Now then, I would like to begin the presentation of Metal Gear Solid 4 running on actual PlayStation 3 hardware. Metal Gear Solid is a stealth action game where you can see yourself as you advance. That element has not changed in MGS4. However, the locations you'll be infiltrating this time has been set in the midst of the battlefield. Today, I would like to demonstrate how stealth gameplay changes when Snake infiltrates a battlefield situation. The location here is in the Middle East. The battlefield is occupied by Country A, which is comprised of PMC soldiers battling military from Country B. This is the environment Snake will be infiltrating. PMC troops hired by Country A are currently seizing control of the area. Snake is now checking the path ahead using solid eye. It can also be used like binoculars. And I zoom in like this. Now I can see the PMC troops employed by Country A. They're in a search formation and are heading this way. I better not get spotted, so let's hide. And check this out. There's a statue right in front of me. As you can see, I'm selecting my statue camouflage. Using this, I'll disguise myself. There. Now, Snake's not the only important thing being hidden. If I move, they'll spot me. So I'll just hold this position. Here comes the PMC soldiers. They're on patrol, searching for military troops in this controlled zone. Just need to stay still for a few more seconds. Don't forget, this is a stealth action game. Alright, now the PMC soldiers are breaking into groups and they're walking away. Right now, I'm rotating the right analog stick to look around. Okay, great. Now I can remove my statue camouflage and switch back to my standard sneaking suit. Now, I'll begin infiltrating this area. In MGS4, you'll be able to sneak using a lower posture like this. Let's climb these stairs. Now, let me explain some of the special abilities of Snake's new sneaking suit. If I press myself up against the floor or wall, like so, this suit will copy the texture and material properties of that surface. I can also move while pressed against the surface. Peeking out from behind the wall, I can see a PMC soldier ahead. Okay. I've copied the properties of the floor, and now I've blended into the wall so I won't be spotted. Now, without alerting the PMC soldier, I'll sneak up from behind. There's a new CQC technique that I can use to disarm a target and take their weapon, which as I use another CQC move, similar to Judo, I can use this move to choke him until he passes out. Let's sneak deeper into the battlefield. Just picked up a weapon. Got another enemy up ahead, so I'll head over here. I'll mimic the floor texture again using Octocamo. You can also play dead like this. The PMC soldier is slowly moving up ahead. Okay, now. There. I'm holding him up. When you got the enemy in this position, you can steal his weapon. You can also do a body check. By doing this, I can also get valuable equipment from the enemy. You drop something. Rations and ammunition. Let's take them and continue on. I'll move along now, keeping low. This is killing my back. Got another PMC in my sights. Using my Octocamo, I can peek out and shoot using this over-the-shoulder view. Okay, knocked him out with the tranquilizer gun. Got an open space ahead. There might be PMC soldiers looking about. So let's take a look using solid eye. Ah, there they are. I'll use a sniper rifle here. And I can switch like this from left to right. Using a tranquilizer shot, I've taken one of them down. I can zoom like this, aim, and fire at enemies. Moving along, I see another PMC soldier down below. This time I'll try using my knife. You can use it to slash like a normal knife, or you can use it to stun enemies by sending an electric charge through the knife. I can knock out the enemy like this. With Octo Camo activated, I've swung down and positioned myself behind the enemy. I'll proceed slowly and use my stun knife. Zap! I've knocked him out. I still haven't interfered with the battle. Ahead are even more PMC soldiers. We got several drum cans here, but why not hide in one of my own? The cardboard box is a popular item in Metal Gear. It's not much use when you're being shot at. The drum can is much stronger, and with the ability to deflect bullets, it feels much safer than a cardboard box. If I move, I'll be spotted, so I'll proceed slowly and quietly. Now watch as I roll the drum to perform a drum can attack. Naturally, rolling around like that would make anybody feel a little sick. Yep, there you go. In Metal Gear, when you're not feeling so good, that means it might be a good idea to break out a men's magazine. These books have always been popular, they're back again, and this time with more pages. You can flip through the pages freely like so, or you can use it to distract the enemies. When you draw your weapon, you can switch to an over-the-shoulder view like this while you move. By sticking to corners using this view, I can clear the immediate area. And I can also play the game in FPS mode. This mode uses 6-axis, so I can tilt the controller to peek out from behind the walls. If you're so inclined, you could play the entire game like this. Players who like FPS games should play using this viewpoint. Octo Camo. The PMCs are heading this way, so I'll hide in this trash bin. It's a very smelly trash bin, so you're likely to attract quite a foul smell if you hide in one. Be careful, the smell will give away your position. Flies are buzzing around. Using my tranquilizer gun, I've knocked out the enemies. Time to get out of the trash. Check this out. When I shake the 6-axis controller, the Octo Camo returns to its default state. There are times in the game when you need to return to this normal state. Here, we got a real-time cutscene. Snake proceeds cautiously. Camera will move here. And here's Metal Gear Mark II, controlled by Otacon.
Otacon?
スネーク、待たせたね。これがメタルギアマーク2だ。
メタルギア？
ああ、レックスと同じメタルギアだ。
Of course. Here you can see the military from country B pressing forward. Take the back road and avoid being spotted. Now we see country A's PMC troops pressing to the right, engaging the military men in a battle. Plan's been totaled. What you see swooping down here are unmanned units from country A. They're attacking the military with overwhelming firepower. You can see a building in the distance crumble. Things are getting really intense. The flying units are on their way back. And there's Blast. The military are a terrible disadvantage. Let's take a look at the situation using Solid Eye. The PMC have engaged the military. It's a very fierce battle. It looks like the military will probably lose this round, so let's give them a hand. Here's the Mark II we rendezvoused with earlier. Let's give it a spin. Take a look at Snake's hands, and you'll notice that he's holding a PlayStation 3 controller. He uses that to control Mark II. I can use this 6-axis controller to manipulate it like this. Let's proceed forward. Since Mark II is intended for reconnaissance, he doesn't have any attacks, well, except for this weak electric charge that he can use to stun the enemy. If you make a mistake while controlling him, he'll spin out of control. Now let's return to Snake and proceed. I'm being attacked from behind. Oh, Snake drop back and take out that PMC from here. Reloading. As shown at last year's Tokyo Game Show, from this position, I can throw a grenade behind me. There's a PMC soldier there. And PMC are still in battle. And now an armored car has rolled into attack. Not looking good for the militia. Let's have Snake help them out. There's a drum can there. I'll use this RPG to take out that armored car. There's an enemy on the roof to my left. I'll use thermal vision to spot him. There he is. Then I'll take him out using the grenade launcher. More troops behind that sandbag up ahead, so I'll use a fire grenade. Time to switch to P90. First view. I'm being hit from above. He's up there, top left. Let's use the RPG. Enter first person view. And since I ally myself with the militia, they thank me for the help and head off to the next battle. As for Snake, it looks like he's suffering from some lower back pain. Poor guy. Okay, and that about wraps it up. In Metal Gear Solid 4, you'll be infiltrating battlefields and experiencing the tension of sneaking through a total war zone. That ends today's presentation.
だ